In this video, I plan to show you a really easy way to blend a beautiful rainbow. Blending a rainbow is one of the most common requests I get in my classroom. Once students have learned a little bit of color theory, they're able to choose tons of colors to blend together, but I teach to always blend from dark to light. So what happens if you want to blend from dark to light and then back to dark again? This is exactly what a rainbow does. You can either watch this video for a full tutorial, or I'll put the speed lesson when I'm done with it. I'll put the link up here. Let's look at the rainbow and talk about the colors we need to choose. Let's start on one side. We've got red, orange, yellow. That is really easy to make dark, medium, and light. But then the rainbow works back into green, blue, and purple, which are all darker colors than yellow. So instead of working from one side to the other, we're going to work from one side to the middle where it's the lightest, and then start again on the other side and meet back in the middle at the lightest again. The other challenge is going to be actually leaving enough space for all of your colors and also not overcompensating and leaving a giant band of yellow in the middle. This video is going to go over how to blend from dark to light to dark again, and also how to evenly space your color by using guidelines. So let's start by looking at our colored pencils and making some good color choices. The colors of the rainbow appear top to bottom: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Now my job is to make sure yellow is my brightest and it goes dark to light from the top and dark to light from the bottom. So I'm going to start by switching up my orange, because red and orange do get lighter, but they don't have a ton of contrast. So I'm going to go with an orange that's a little bit lighter, and I'm going to use the color called yellow orange. Then I'm going to just switch the yellow because it's a little too bright and use golden yellow instead. Next, I'll work from the bottom of the rainbow and make sure violet is my darkest, and then a little bit of a lighter blue. I'll use sky blue, and a lighter green. Right now you see me choosing lime green, and I am ready to start coloring. Before we apply these colors to a band of a rainbow, I'd like you to see how these colors blend together, and also how to be sure they're evenly spaced. Start by drawing the width of your rainbow, and then place 6 evenly spaced marks below where you're going to color. You don't really want these marks in your coloring, because once you color over graphite, which is what's in your pencil, it is very, very difficult to get rid of. Next, use each of these marks to lightly draw a line with each color you're going to be using to blend. Now we're going to start with the red. Color as heavy as you can at the edge of the rainbow and start easing up on that pencil right before you see that guideline. You know you're ready to move on to the next color when you see that your guideline is completely gone and you've colored a little bit into the next space. Now you're ready for orange. Color as heavy as you can over all the light spots in the red. Keep applying full pressure until you start approaching that orange guideline. Get lighter and lighter right before the orange guideline, making that completely disappear, and then working about halfway into the next space. Next, take yellow and apply full pressure over all the light spaces you left in the orange, all the way until you hit the yellow guideline. Now you're ready to work on the other side of the rainbow. Starting with purple or violet, color as heavy as you can at the edge of your rainbow, and then get lighter and lighter right before that purple guideline. Work about halfway into the next space, and then you're ready for blue. Apply full pressure with your blue over all the light spaces you left in the purple. Start easing up on the pressure right before that guideline, and then work halfway into the space next to it. Apply full pressure with the green over all the light spaces you left in the blue. Start getting lighter right before the green guideline, and then get lighter and lighter into the space next to that. And now for my favorite part, the step that makes it all come together. Grab the yellow, apply full pressure over the light spaces in the green, and meet the yellow on the other side. Magic, you have a rainbow. Now I made a mistake and colored right over my pencil lines. You could see that they got darker. I'm not going to be able to erase them, so those are stuck in my rainbow. That's exactly what you don't want to do on your real rainbow. I was able to get some up, but it erased my color. So when you try this, make sure those pencil lines are clearly underneath where you're going to color so you can erase them later, as you can see in this example here. So let's go ahead and apply this technique to a shape that resembles a rainbow you would see in the sky. I'm going to make my rainbow bigger at the bottom and smaller at the top, which is going to give the illusion that we're closest to the rainbow on the bottom and it's disappearing into the sky on top. I'm going to make my 6 even marks below where I'll be adding color, and then lightly draw in my guidelines for each color I'm going to blend with. Starting with the red, I'm going to color as heavy as I can against the edge of the rainbow, and then ease up on that pencil when I see I'm approaching the guideline. I'll shade that guideline away and work lighter into white in about the middle of the space next to it. I'm going to repeat that process up the entire left side of my rainbow, and each time I'm going to overlap the space right underneath it. This is going to make it look like a seamless shade up the entire length of the rainbow. When I'm happy with the red shading, I'm ready to move on to the orange. I'm going to color as heavy as I can in all the light spaces I left in the red, coloring full pressure until I see I'm approaching that guideline, and then shade into the space next to it. Remember, I'm still overlapping each space, making it look like a fluid line up the entire side of the rainbow. Then we're ready for the yellow. I'm going to color full pressure over all the light spaces in the orange and never ease up on that yellow pencil, but color as heavy as I can all the way up until the yellow guideline. Now I'm ready to start on the other side of the rainbow with purple. I'm going to follow the same exact steps from purple to blue to green and then back to yellow, meeting in the middle, and remember that yellow is full pressure.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. Do 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 do.
I wanted to use that song so badly, but couldn't find it royalty free. Anyway, as I approach the green, I just want to share with you that I would always use a lime green after the sky blue. But in the packs we got in this year, the lime green is a lot lighter than I've seen it in the past. I don't know if they changed the formula or it's just the packs we got in, but it was a little bit too light compared to the sky blue and definitely too light to blend with the golden yellow as opposed to the regular yellow. So I used the yellow green, which is just a little bit darker than I'd like it to be with the sky blue, but definitely worked beautifully with the golden yellow. And I missed the lime green the way it was, but overall I was still happy with the results.
Your rainbow! It's the one I've always dreamed of making.
Now, of course, you can use different colors than I used, and I just want to show you one example of alternative color choices. So in this band, you're going to see magenta, mango, yellow, and then from the other side, violet or purple, sky blue, and the new lime green. You're probably starting to notice a pattern where I'm continuously showing you alternatives to my color choices and encouraging you to make color choices on your own. I hope that's really giving you the idea that I'm not just trying to show you the way to do something, but I'm trying to help you find your own path to creating your best artwork. I hope you enjoyed the video and you're on your way to creating that beautiful rainbow you always dreamed of. If you enjoyed the video and feel like it helped you, please give it that thumbs up. Subscribe to follow my latest videos and lessons. I truly appreciate the support. If you have any questions, I'm always happy to answer them. Just leave them in the comments below. And of course, I love any input you have to offer. Until next time, happy creating!